My earliest crafting memory was when my grandmother taught me to crochet at about 4 years old. Growing up, I was surrounded by a few very talented and crafty women. So I was destined to nestle my career in the field of creativity and arts. My name is Tiffany. I'm owner of Tiffany Green Photography and Designs. I'm a full-time family photographer and quilt pattern designer. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and thanks for watching my very first video. YouTube is a great platform when researching quilting and crafting tutorials and learning all kinds of new techniques. So I'm super excited to be here on YouTube finally. This has been a long time coming, and be able to share with you my pattern designs and other quilting and crafting tutorials and so much more moving forward. Quilting made a comeback in my life in 2014, and I have been obsessed with it ever since. I've spent the last decade educating myself on various techniques, new skills, tips, and tricks from some of the industry's most talented quilters. A few years ago, I decided to try my hand at quilt pattern design, specifically foundation paper piecing, and I fell in love with it. Last year, I released my very first pattern, a foundation paper pieced camera. Say that 10 times real fast. And it's super fitting with my photography background. So I love the camera. This is an example of one of the camera blocks that I put together. And we'll be talking about this in just a few minutes. So let's start with what is foundation paper piecing for those of you who aren't familiar with it. It is a quilting technique where fabric pieces are stitched to a paper template. And I actually have a paper template right here just to kind of show you. This is not the camera design, it's a different one. And I'll just kind of bring that forward. So you see the lines that are on the paper. And I won't go into a lot of detail on how it's done here because that would be for another tutorial for sure. But you're basically using these lines as your stitching reference. And then the fabric forms a unique image, kind of like a puzzle being pieced together or pixels on a computer that form an image. The fabric pieces will form an image when you're done sewing all of the pieces together, and that's where you get something like this. So Crop the Camera is a beginner-friendly foundation paper pieced pattern. It finishes at 10 inch by 10 inch and incorporates some raw edge applique here on the lens, which I love because it gives extra dimension and texture to the finished block. On this sample, I have used traditional colors for the camera and the flash and everything, but you can have so much fun with this and choose fabric prints or grunge solids. There is so much open space for creativity on this, and I do have a couple of examples to share with you. So this is a version of the block that a friend of mine, Mindy, put together. She tested the pattern for me, and you can see she used blues and whites as her color. She has some tiny prints on the outside, some little dots here on the camera, a little bit of added dimension with this sort of geometric shape, and also a grunge solid around the lens as well. Another one that I have is one that I put together in some purples and browns with splashes of pink in here as well. You've got the fun polka dot, so you can see how much fun you can have with this. The camera block is great for lots of different quilting projects. You can use it in quilts, in bags, in pouches, table and furniture runners, and it's also a great gift for the photographer in your life or someone that's inspired by photography. So this block is just super fun, super easy for beginners. And, I'm just really excited to share this with you today. If you have any questions on foundation paper piecing or this block specifically, feel free to contact me at one of the methods in the description below, and I would be happy to provide you with some additional information or help you get started with your first foundation paper pieced block. That is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. And any product links will be listed in the description below. Thanks for watching and happy stitching.